All right, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to this special video today. Today we're going to go through the credit unions that I recommend to get the lowest possible financing rate, better than that terrible Tesla financing at what, 5.44%. I'm going to give you 3 to 4 credit unions, good credit unions that seem like it will. A couple of them have already been vetted by people that have already used them. They're people that have scheduled the call with me down below in the description at the Patreon link. And some two new ones that I've never recommended before, but it looks like super easy to join, super easy to become a member, and you can take advantage of their low rates. And of course, today, as I've been mentioning on the channel, we will be giving away a Tesla wall connector because this video is actually sponsored by Tenet. Tenet, thank you for sponsoring this video. We're partnering. We're partnering with Tenet to give away a Tesla wall connector on this channel. Later on in the video, I'm going to give you the exact steps on how to actually win this wall connector, the Tesla wall connector, which is valued at an unspeakable value price. We're going to give it away. The contest is going to run all throughout this month. There's going to be exact specific instructions, but of course, we're going to go through the exact steps midway through the video. You know, we can't put it through, but if you're watching this later on, of course, it'll be in the description and in the comments. But shout out to Tenet for sponsoring this video and the giveaway. If you don't know what Tenet is just a different way to finance your vehicle because you can defer that $7,500 tax credit all the way to the end or even a year from now. So there is a strategy to use Tenet, go for that absolute lowest monthly payment if you're looking for it, and then finance the $7,500 tax credit into next year, and then pay off that $7,500 tax credit when you get it. So it's just a way to lower your monthly payment if you want to. Check it out, link down below in the description. Tenet understands EVs just a little bit differently than any other companies, and that's why they allow these different types of financing rates. So we're going to get into our usual stuff, but before we get into that, let's roll in that intro real quick. Thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla at the best possible price, or just getting really good financing on your Tesla. And this video is sponsored by Tenet down below in the description. But more on that later. And thank you to my newest Patreon members, Shrikant, sorry if I messed it up, Sai, Barbara, David, and Dio. Hopefully you got some value by joining the Patreon. And if you're interested in joining the Patreon, there's a link down below in the description where you can schedule a call with me and much more. All right, so let us jump into this. So before we get into this, we gotta talk about why, right? The why. Tesla financing. You can use Tesla financing if you want to. It's just at a higher rate, of course, and that rate is a staggering 5.44%. I mean, but there are reasons why you would want to use Tesla financing. Maybe you just want a quick turnaround. But if you want to jump through the hoops of joining a credit union, you can massively save a bunch of money on your financing. And so it's not, it does take some work. It's not like super easy. It's just, a lot of paperwork, clicking and all that stuff really. But there are ways to save money and use outside financing, not use Tesla financing, use outside financing through credit unions. And I'm going to give you 4 credit unions in this video, 2 of which I've actually mentioned before in the past that have kind of been vetted and how you can use them, and then also give you the steps on how to actually go through Tesla finance. How to actually go through the credit union financing. And of course, then we will also talk about the giveaway, how to enter, and how you can win that Tesla wall charger from Tenet. So this is the first thing. So here's the first credit union. It's Tower Federal Credit Union. If you've been a watcher of the channel, you know I've talked about them a ton. Super easy to join. You can see right now, right off the bat, we're coming with them some good credit unions. 2.99% for 60 months, 3.49% for 72 months. So really easy to join Tower Federal Credit Union. Just go to Y Tower right here, go to the learn more and how to join. You give them $35 to their Tower Cares Foundation, and then you 100% become eligible. But the caveat is with Tower Federal Credit Union, they are slow. They're quoting people anywhere from 14 days to even 20 days at this point. So if you have a VIN right now, if you've been waiting for your Tesla delivery, I would recommend applying for this soon. If you don't have a VIN, if you're outside of 30 days for getting your car, then or your Tesla, then I would not recommend applying for Tower Federal unless you're going to apply for a bunch of these, like all the the other 3 credit unions that we're going to mention as well. And then because it's all one credit hit, if you do it all in the same time with like plus Tenet and everything like that. The second credit union that I actually recommend is a Delphi credit union. Also really easy to join. You just got to follow their steps. But here are their rates: 36 to 60 months, 3.85%. Yes, I know it's not as low as the 2.99%, but in the big caveat with the Delphi is they are proven and fast. I'm getting reports that their turnaround time is anywhere within like 5 days to a week. So definitely worth it. 4.25% for 72 months. So still better than Tesla financing, but the good thing is they are quick. That's for sure. I have 2 more credit unions to get into, and also I have a section on how to actually finance. What's the actual process? Because I know I get that question a lot. People are confused. Like, what do I tell Tesla? Do I kind of just tell them I'm paying cash? And so I'll go through that whole process for that. But before we go into that, let's talk about this giveaway, right? I know a lot of you are joining in because you've been a big fan of the channel and you want to win this sweet giveaway from Tenet and Dennis, of course, us. And so this is what we're going to give away. I mean, I've been, previewing this, that it's going to be a super useful thing for everybody that is on the fence with buying a Tesla or even just bought a Tesla. And so Tenet is sponsoring this video, so definitely check out Tenet down below in the description. But this is the wall connector that they are going to select from the people down below, maybe the people even watching this, to take advantage and win this. So here are the instructions. Are you guys ready? Let's get this video to 30 likes. It's only at 17 right now. Let me take a water break really quick, and then I'll give you the instructions on how to actually win. What if I just left for like 30 minutes? Wouldn't that be funny? All right, thanks for that quick break. All right, so here are, what's going on with this right now? Oh gosh, little scuff. All right, here are the exact instructions. I will post this in the chat right now. So of course, you have to sub to the YouTube, right? Let me see. How do I do this? Oh my goodness. Maybe, shoot. Here, let me do it this way then instead. Anyone with link. This is going to be a very interesting video once it comes out. All right, everybody join that. There's the exact instructions. Once this video gets posted as well, it will be in the description. So that way, this contest is going to run all the way for this month. So the first thing is you have to be subscribed, have to be a fan of this channel, the channel that you're watching me on, of course. You have to go hit that link to visit Tenet.com, poke around a little bit because they are a sponsor. We're going to give them some love as well. Don't just hit and run, click around a little bit, and explore their options. The third thing is you have to follow Tenet on Instagram and myself. I would definitely appreciate a follow on Instagram, not DennisCW. You don't have to like any of the stuff, just hit the follow. And then the last thing is you have to comment on this video or this live stream done, plus your favorite emoji. I want to see what you guys like. And you might have to wait until this video actually posts, but we're going to make this quick. This video is going to end in probably 5 more minutes because we have a couple more things that we have to do. There's a couple more things we have to do. We have to go through the next 2 credit unions because they're 2 new ones, and one of them has a really good low rate. And then we'll also go through what's the actual financing process of how to finance a Tesla. So I'll post the link one more time into the chat, so that way you guys can follow along. And let's see if I can actually just quickly. It's okay. I'll post it at the end too. All right, so There's two more credit unions. All right, so this next one is kind of interesting. It's Gold Coast Federal Credit Union. It just really stuck out to me because you can see it right here, 2.49% for 22 or 2023. I know it does go up to 13.24%, but we don't know what the actual term rate is. And taking a look at the eligibility, how to join, it's really easy to join. You just have to donate $5 to the New Horizon Elementary School PTA. So this is not, this might be a really good option if you are like trying to go for that 2.49 rate. I mean, I imagine maybe for the 72-month term, it's a little bit higher, but we don't know at the end of the day. And this last credit union, this is actually only for San Joaquin, sorry if I'm messing it right, San Joaquin County only, but this is the best rate I've seen so far because you can see right here, 2.99% financing all the way for 84 months. So actually pretty insane for that if you're going for that long as, the biggest, the absolute longest term ever, and that's like definitely the way to go. And sorry to confuse everybody. You have to hit the comment on the video, I think, not the live stream, because the live stream, it won't actually like be historical. Well, maybe they can track both, but just in case, sorry for everybody to do double work. But once the video goes live, in only like a second, once video goes live, post it in the comments of that video, and so that way it should be easily trackable as well. I hope. But sorry if it's scuffed. I mean, they can see the live stream as well, so they can pick the winners for both. So it absolutely should be fine. And so the last section we're going to go through is, okay, now that you've actually gotten your Tesla and you've secured a VIN, you want to use outside financing, what are the steps? And this is kind of high level, and definitely I do provide one-on-one service to my Patreon members that want to schedule a call with me to ask me any questions about buying a Tesla, selling a Tesla, or financing Tesla. But here is the service. So here is the process. So the first one is you have to wait until you secure a vehicle, right? Do not apply beforehand because auto loan approvals are only 30 to 60 days. So don't actually do any of it until you actually secure a Tesla, and really until you get your VIN. Because once you have a VIN, that's locked in that you're actually going to get the Tesla. The next thing is you have to tell Tesla you're using outside financing. So I know when you order the vehicle, you have to pick like cash, Tesla financing, or lease. You can pick any of those, but once you actually secure the vehicle, you have to send them a note and tell them you're actually going to use outside financing through a credit union, and then they send you the actual paperwork and everything that you have to send to your credit union to line it up. Step 3 is kind of important. Your credit union can either do two things. They can mail the check directly to Tesla, or they can mail the check directly to you. If they mail it to Tesla, get a picture of that tracking number, get a picture of the actual check, because you will need to bring those two items to the delivery appointment to prove that you 100% were, had the check is being sent. Or you can get the check sent directly to you, and then you can bring the physical check to the delivery appointment. And that's really it. Pretty much it's, I know it's a different process, that's for sure. It can be a little bit daunting with like the paperwork and stuff back and forth, but that's how you actually are able to do it. So hopefully that clears up any confusions. I definitely, if you're looking for that one-on-one support, that one-on-one call, check out my Patreon link down below in the description where I provide that. And I also provide a buying guide, which has links to 7 credit unions on my list that all have rates within like 2.5 to 4%, all like 60 to 80 months. So definitely check out if you're interested. I'm going to end the video now, so that way you guys can all post in the comments section of the video. Sorry, a little bit confusing. I mean, they should be able to see both, and they'll probably just pick from both of them, but you might as well just do both. Hit the comment section of the video once I hit end, and hit the, leave it into wherever you're wearing that. But I'll put the instructions right on the screen again, and I'm going to copy it. Don't worry. I'm going to put it in the description of this video and in the comments section, so that way you guys can see it under. And good luck to everybody. Thank you to Tenet once again for sponsoring the video. We're giving away, if you're just joining in, we're giving away a wall connector from Tenet. So definitely check out Tenet if you're interested, down below in the description. Tenet is just a different way to finance your Tesla, because they understand EVs a little bit differently and they understand the tax credit. You can actually defer $7,500 or more to the end of your loan, which would then equal a lower monthly payment. And so there is a strategy to get that absolute low monthly payment. You can do that, and then once you get off the tax credit, pay off the deferred portion of the loan. So definitely definitely check it out. Description, link below in the description down below. Thank you to Tenet for sponsoring this video. Thank you to Tenet for sponsoring the giveaway of this wall connector. Good luck to everybody that's joining. Here are the 4 instructions, and I will post it down below in the description. Good luck. Happy Friday, everyone, and have a good one.